how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Eorzea. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
Well, Alice is a better character, so...
Lucia it is.
Yeah.
Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Also, what does the name of that place sound like something an Australian zombie would
But
use?
you must be wondering about
An
Thancred.
armorang?
He has taken
Wow.
a oath
Seriously?
companion.
Oh,
and is
I'm
presently
sorry.
engaged
The
as a
quality of
leader
puns
of the
taken
Sin
down
Eaters.
now over Keith's usual affair.
He
It's
uses
just,
them too much. So
there was
now
such
the-
a
now the
long walk
quality
to
is-
that one.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Everyone ready?
Not
Yep.
quite.
I kept pausing to play
Oh.
the dialogue because everyone was talking, so I'm not there yet.
Wow.
In search of Alice.
Search of Alice. Now I'm here.
Awesome. Ready to depart for Armarang. Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. Only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Kassard, the master of the merchant caravan. There are a few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him in the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination.
Alright, off we go.
And we are locked out of the other quest.
Well,
Goodbye,
okay.
other quest. You're dead to me.
Oh, because Effie can't take the other quest. Okay.
New Game Plus locks us out from taking more than one quest at a time now.
Having more than one quest at a time is also just worse for a playthrough.
Yeah. So it kind of works out.
It's not always.
dare you.
It's not always. Fully, where are we going again?
The Amaro launch.
Yeah. Top of the map.
There it is.
Cause
It's I don't always perfectly stick to it because some games make it really inconvenient, but in most like single player RPGs too, I try to do one quest at a time for the most part. You pick them all up like you're playing World of Warcraft, then it's like narratively incomprehensible what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You completely forget what happened during the other quest line.
That's what makes it good.
Well, it's just like even if you can remember, it's like people are getting like one episode a day, and it's like, well, I picked up this quest in episode 57, and I finished in episode 62, so hope you remembered this quest a week later.
That is true.
If you come for work, may have a spot for another guard. It's fucking ass chiseling louder. Oh, friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Almarang, are you? I heard the Australians use this. God damn it.
What?
Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for the outpost there. As a matter of fact, God, I'm so completely blanked. Broke me. So we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Whatever the fuck that means.
We need to get Coco over here so
Oh,
we can
set.
verify.
Enough to, because of what, local zombie lore? Then off to the unforgiving sands we
Local
go.
Australian lore.
Australian zombie, that was the joke.
Oh.
I heard your joke, Purple. No one else did, apparently. No one else heard
Apparently.
anything you said.
That's fine.
And Andrew was
knew
also
that then.
completely confused and taken off guard by me referencing what you said 30 seconds ago.
Arang.
I am pretty
From this parched
constantly in the
earth,
state
the
of
nation
that.
of Nabath, Arang once rose.
Confusion?
When I journeyed here, long ago,
Mental fear.
I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Those footsteps are
So
not
it
working
might
at
still
all.
be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
They chose the wrong camera angle if they wanted to sell those footsteps. Oh fuck, this guy's not just teleporting us, he's a character. Fuck.
Damn it.
Oof. No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. Good cadence in that sentence. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said that I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop at Mord Souk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Bro, it'll take me like 5 minutes to just hold W and get there. Alright, you lot, I'm off. And I better not see any the goods covered in sand when I get back. In the desert. I'm a
The
dickhead.
sand gets everywhere.
Is that Riku from Kingdom Hearts? Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow.
About that.
Straight is a dangerous assumption. Flying.
Car.
No, not your fucking adventure plate.
I see.
A little bit of trouble there, bud.
It's fine. I understand.
Oh, bye,
What was
cat.
that? Oh, there is a person. That's very top-heavy. Oh, its animations are also making fun of how top-heavy this Giga Tender is.
Oh, an aether current. I must touch.
Oh, yeah, good touch.
Killing the giant
Hey, you
cactus
went
on
right.
principle.
This is what happens when I try and I'm gonna get hit by that.
Yeah. Enjoy.
It's
What
fine,
was
it
that
knocked me out of
sound
the
it
dialogue,
made?
So.
I know, right?
There's the aether
Also-
current.
That did not match its
yeah.
physique.
Wow.
sounded more like something that stepped on my car.
Pangolins!
They certainly are.
It says armadillos, but I don't believe them.
No, it's definitely a pangolin.
What?
It's definitely a pangolin.
I know the game named them, but they're wrong.
They are wrong.
People can be wrong.
Yeah. Stop here a moment.
No.
This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the River of Sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that.
Oh my god.
Look at the destination.
Is that...
It's
You can't
glowing
trust
back on
game
the floor.
developers
Oh my
to name
God.
an animal
These
correctly.
cactuses are a rare species that are on the brink of extinction. I hope no one kills them.
And they're localized. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kaiser Shao, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. They put it on crooked. It's just really awkward to look at from here.
They're big, but not very good at gauging level with their eyes. They really should have just used
They should have checked the bubble.
Yeah, all this technology and they couldn't invent a spirit level.
All their tools were wrong, but they just didn't have the heart to tell them.
Well, the world's oldest level is literally just a bucket. with
Seeing
water
what was
in it.
left behind, I believe it when they say it was once one of Novart's mightiest nations.
There's not a lot of water here. It's a desert.
At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabatharang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mord Sook. Be there by now if you weren't talking right. Let's press on, shall we?
Also, for the record, Andrew, it's theorized that most of the world's deserts were once covered in water, so...
Most of the world was once
yeah, but
covered
they
in
didn't-
water.
But they didn't build fucking palaces in the middle of the lake. Like, obviously, it had to have been, like, solid deserted ground by that point. Like...
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea, actually. It's just like, let's build this fort on the bottom of the lake, because in a few thousand years it will be dry and we can move in.
Like a weird reverse pyramid. Like, we're gonna build something insane right now, but then, like, in 1,000 years, the water will dry up, and then it will be so fun to hang out here. Like,
Yeah, the Atlanteans are just working on squatters' rights. Here we are, Mord Sook. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Give me an
did you
experience,
just get?
please.
I'm so confused.
Mord Sook. Not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It's a Mord. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the populace is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They look like little shifty... Rude!
Oh, they're the little kobolds.
They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcome lot you could never wish to meet. What are they, Jawas? Speaking of
Sound
which, you should pay our respect to Master Gengen, spelled differently but pronounced the same way. I'll go ahead and let him know you've arrived.
It could be Jen, not Gen.
No.
That second name.
I'm always right. Oh, they're just kobolds.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
also,
kobolds.
you
That's
notice,
what I was saying.
you can see their faces.
Yeah, you can see their faces now, and just like always, they've just been a weird little ball with face with a face drawn on it. Kobolds are terrifying.
They look like something out of Spirited Away.
With the rat folk,
so rude.
the Kikirin, it feels like they tried to make something creepy but made something adorable. And with the kobolds, it feels like they tried to make something adorable and they made something terrifying.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to the bird guy.
I have never used a chocobo path, and I never will.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you have an air taxi lying around.
This game lets you teleport. Why would I do the shittier teleport?
It's cheaper.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well,
Just letting
some
you know.
I
the
get free.
reason why in
All
some
the quests give me
instances
money, and sometimes people just give me money.
there are chocobo porters in areas where there are not aetheryte crystals, so it is sometimes faster.
It has
Nope,
never
I'm
come
around
up
the
except for
desert.
the
I
Waking
should dress
Sands where they gave us
appropriately.
100 tickets. It has
Okay,
weird
now I just
rock
need some
teeth.
suntan lotion.
Sorry, I'm catching up.
You fool. That's a kobold. His name's changed, right?
Yeah.
Master Gengen, this is the friend
this
of the
pigeon?
Exarch I was telling you about.
Oh, that's weird. To
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsook.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsook's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mords do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed.
Oh.
Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy
Oh.
one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Oh. Just to use that stock sound.
Newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Poop for the
Enough of that!
I was like,
Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
For 3?
Everyone's so eager for my coin purse.
I love the idea that the food guy didn't leave. He's just like he's like so rigorous to his job. He's like, you either gonna eat or you're not. I don't care for your coin.
When they said that their opening ritual is cracking your coin purse, I thought they were gonna kick me between the legs.
Oh.
That's the first.
Sir,
I think
when was
we've
the
gotten
last
this
time-
far
There's
in.
a ferret on your food. When's the last time you've had someone through here to check the quality of this?
Oh no.
What is this?
I think we got this far, and it's the first time we've ever heard one of the voice-acted kobold, and they sound like a fucking hell of a boss character.
Gnome race.
they do.
Oh,
do
that
sound
too.
gnomish.
Yeah.
I guess my thing for the kobolds
Wasn't exactly very far off, based on what we just heard.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I...
Show me how eager you are for my coin purse.
Well volunteered.
Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. I have ways to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time. Stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes?
No sneeze guard though.
We're sniffing coin purses? What? We brought this menu back?
worms.
Hello,
seriously?
non.
Worms, bread, or meat?
Frog
Oh,
skewers.
each one does
There's also the
dialogue,
frog
whoops.
skewers.
Well, I clicked on the mush loaf non.
Oh, I clicked on the meat.
I just clicked on the worms.
Well, read the worms.
Okay, well, each of us will read one, I guess.
I can just wait for
Everyone's
him.
favorite. Plump white worms, slathered in honey. Want to eat a glazed wriggler? You'll never want any other treat. No thanks.
They did a strangely good job at making them look appealing in The Lion King.
But they kind of look like peeled prawns right there.
The reality is horrifying, but in The Lion King they looked weirdly delicious because they were just so into it.
Next to the bread, I guess I'll read that one.
Go for it.
I call it a mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps it going in heat. The meat. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard. Filled with the special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on a chilly desert night.
And then the next one's the
Right.
frogs.
Yep.
Yes, frog.
Oh goodness. Oh, you like those, chewy skewers? Find small frogs hiding in rocks, spear with stick, and roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking.
Don't
You don't take the-
Tree.
don't show Matoya.
Wait, you don't take the organs out? Are you fucking insane?
If I took the organs out, they wouldn't be chewy, would they?
Or stringy.
Oh.
They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose, which to choose?
I'm gonna take the spicy meat. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna
The
take the
burning
meat.
bounty.
I'm taking the mush loaf.
What?
Mush loaf doesn't sound too bad either. Honestly, it's basically a stuffed pita.
I'm getting the chewy skewer.
You're getting the frog.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Ah, very wise. You won't wither the sands. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling.
Yes, put some spice in your step. You won't feel the cold this night, and probably not the next one either. You have the gold?
Chewy. A quick, easy meal to carry you across the desert. You have the gold. Yep.
Did anybody go with the
Nope.
worms? No.
And done. 1 vote per tite. Honor buys you 10 slides. Excuse me, 10 sides of lizard meat.
40
much-
loaves of bread.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
damn.
Buys you 65 skewers.
So much for not loading us down. Jesus Christ. Oh, I made a not good face. I made a not happy face at that.
Same here.
Why don't
I
you
have
want
my
the
face
40 loaves of
covered.
bread?
Oh, and now I am.
You gotta put on some desert weight. Bread makes you fat?
Will I eat the lot?
I can handle the spice.
Every last mouthful. Bread makes you fat.
What an appetite, what a belly! A new legend is born in Mordsuk.
Someone actually ate the food here. That's crazy.
Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Jen will be pleased that you honored ours.
Speaking
My
of
coin
cracks, I think mine's
purse,
about to
my
explode.
belt, my waistline.
Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns.
I don't need a refund.
That was a bad idea.
Yes, it was.
Oh, are we all in summer gear?
Well,
I mean, we're in
all
the
of us
desert.
except for Andrew, who's in leathers, which don't seem like a good idea for a desert.
I had to go.
I am hiding my identity because people aren't supposed to know who I am.
I had to go find it.
Oh,
Who is that?
But I'm
Masked
still-
Vieira.
yeah, exactly. But look, I'm still wearing like similar looking Vieira pants.
It's the leather jacket that
And-
kills
Yeah,
me.
good old desert leather jacket.
Yeah, desert leather jacket. It's normal. Who is
I like their long
Gengen?
Skeksis fingers.
Oh, no one's picked Gengen.
Oh. Sure, I'll be Gengen. I was watching from here, hero. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsol. If you need anything in Arang, we are here to provide. Alright, thanks. Goodbye. Oh, hello, Cassard. Again.
1 billion calories, please. You have courage, my friend. Rodron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. You'll never shit again. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here at Mordsuk.
Why?
I got way up in his business just now. That was awkward. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for goods that I need picking up at the market. All properly paid for. You'll just need to do the lifting and carrying.
Are you joking? I could come up to your groin.
I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit.
Yeah, we gotta actually open the receipt.
Minions. I want to switch to
Okay.
this
Cable
little guy
cactus
that's good in the
from
sun.
Tauntaun is the first option, or the first thing. That
There we
need.
go. This guy's got a summer hat.
I'm stealing this man's leather.
It's not one of the things that we need. No link.
Table cactus tauntaun, iron ore, total. Oh, that's a lot of things.
Curated armaments.
So many things.
Oh, here we go. I found Tauntaun.
Oh, we can fly
Where?
right here.
Hang on.
Up here?
Here, just get in YouTube.
Herbal remedies. Antiques.
This is one of the people that we need to talk to. Or Tauntaun.
Oh, this is
Antiques. From Mulmul? Oh, we're looking for Mil, not Mulmul.
Tauntaun.
Damn it.
Right here. Over here, Keith.
I did find him. Okay.
What are you doing? Where are you? What is happening?
I found Mulmul's antiques and I picked them up.
And then right next to him. Yeah.
Oh, we're not reading the dialogue? Okay.
I guess we could.
Oh, well, it's fairly generic.
It's such a journey to find it that I'm just trying to find it at all. So I need to find iron ore from Toltol. Okay.
And where is
Bun
the last one? Oh, Toltol. Here we go. Over by the entrance.
Oh. There he is. You can't hide from me, little man. Just pick up the box and walk away with it. Thank you.
This box. Excuse me.
That's it.
This box is bigger than purple is.
That's not difficult. There's a lot of things bigger than me in this game.
Such as every party member.
Yes, precisely.
I believe it was iron ore.
Yep,
Yes.
it's still in chat, thankfully. Unless you have that toggled off or something.
I don't actually believe in the UI, so it's all gone all the time.
Enjoy that problem.
I memorized everything in the game.
Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already.
Yep.
I was timing you. You were so fast you get the ending where the protagonist strips. Aye, that's the lot, all right. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I'd thought you the one to sit in the city like Exarch. I'd thought you one to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. So I've accomplished
Also
nothing
not
while you've been gone.
Not to mention the fact that we're not only used to going to strange lands, we're also used to going to talk to 3 random people to do one random quest each.
Yeah, but this time we had to find them, so it was different.
We have to find them every time.
Also, if we were one to not
Very
go on
different.
adventures, we wouldn't be here in a strange land, sir. I'll have to drag in my middleman to sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. We can just leave this guy behind. Somebody.
Probably Alice.
is-
Especially, I think it's Alice.
No, well, our journey is to find Alice, and we're not there yet.
Nope, it's someone else, a blonde lady who we've never seen before.
A ball on Wonderworld?
It's Tesleen. No one knows who that is. So,
Mm.
anybody want to be a lady?
That sounds like a personal question.
Nope, not this time. I'll ask a personal one next time. So what is the... No one wants to be here? Okay, let me... What was the previous event? Alright, where does she say... Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Alright. Da 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 da. There she is. Now she's walking towards us. Oh my god. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen... Or Oh, no, that's Cassard, sorry.
That's Cassard.
That's Cassard.
Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alice. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention.
Wait, I know who you are. Alice has told me so much about you. You're a hero, aren't you? Oh my god. But I wore a mask. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carrier? Okay.
Carer.
Work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guarding duties there. Do you want me to take over as hero's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it wouldn't be no trouble.
That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium.
Like now?
But we're here for Alice.
We'll just have to find Alice, then we can leave, right?
But what if we didn't find Alice?
Damn it. That would be a problem.
Everyone here?
Yep.
Alice has been desperate to see you, hero, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Okay, bye. Nice knowing you. Oh, I guess I should. Let's see.
I'm gonna carry this box in my bare hands across the whole desert. You protect me.
All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildfire. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Yeah, I guess. I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much you, I mean, let's get going, shall we? How much I what? What did you just say to me?
How much I weigh?
Fucking tell me what Alice is talking shit about me behind my back, because I don't have to wake her up.
What'd she say? Did she think I'm cute?
That is a big lizard.
I mean,
Goodbye, everything.
it's trying its best.
Just awkwardly standing out here now. Oh no, that's a coyote, not a coeurl. He's dead.
Well, they are a coeurl, but you know, in this world they have different names, like coyotes.
That's not.
I'm pretty sure that's the same as the dire wolves in the snow area.
Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind, she was never... Now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Sure, I guess.
Those coyotes seem dangerous, but they never anticipated you having a gun.
Yeah, most animals don't.
Technology gun.
Weapon trumpet.
Wow, you are very hated.
Fine.
You made a friend. You made 2 friends.
Wow, just like all my other friendships.
Ooh, that got dark.
Yeah, I think we had to be here at a time of day, which was really weird. Not sure what that was about. Oh, God, how are you pissing every local off? What is wrong with you?
Because I spent all of combat doing this. Just like circle strafing and... Because it makes the flips look cool. Also, I get bored.
Of the only time we interact with this game?
I mean, I also am fiddling around whenever I'm not fighting.
Oh, here, I guess, take me. There you go.
That is true.
But I'm especially fiddling around during combat. I'm just like moving the entire time. I'm used to World of Warcraft, so the global cooldown of this game is like shockingly slow.
That's true. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. My goodness, I hope nothing attacks her on the way. That would be horrendous.
Does Effie know he's muted?
Is he?
I do.
Oh.
Also, you should probably be using your Aetheryte compass while we're around here.
Yeah, but what if I didn't?
Then you don't.
Oh. Look at that giant mushroom. Oh my fucking god. He is huge. Oh, cactus. He's a giant cactus.
He's also bright red, yes?
Yeah, why is he red?
He's even more biglier than the other one was.
Oh. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. But it seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? This is a rock?
Yeah, which has an inside.
I think the term is caldera.
I don't like that rocks have insides.
You expect them to be hollow then?
It's only a caldera if it was a volcano.
What's the difference?
Caldera is an inactive volcano mouth.
Oh. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers.
The afflicted?
The afflicted? You don't know?
No.
Everyone, this person doesn't know anything. Like,
Doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
He's gonna get leprosy.
wow, that got not great. I liked my ignorance better when I didn't know it was leprosy. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone who was afflicted. Jesus. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation. Okay.
That actually
So
genuinely
Alice
sounds
say?
like it's a leper colony.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You were willing to come here because you didn't know about it? That makes so much more sense.
We didn't warn you or anything.
Oh my god, the picture for the next fucking quest are just gravestones.
It's just graves.
Christ.
This is where Alisay's been kept.
I don't think they're afflicted. I think they're dead.
Yeah, I don't think death is an affliction. I think it's the end.
Well, death is a status effect in Final Fantasy.
True.
Oh my god, you're right.
They've been afflicted with death.
Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head down south side, and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone, and because I just got done walking with a box, so like, fuck off.
Yeah, she does really well with surprises. We'll sneak up behind her, and grab her by the head.
Wait, how do I get that? I want this mount. How do I get
grab
this
her
mount?
by the head?
That's a Mog Station mount.
Yeah, you know, put your hand on her head and grab her eyes. I didn't mean grab her by the head and like knee drop her or something.
Did you?
No, I did not. I need to do it too. Hold on.
Surprise! Broken nose.
KO.
Oh.
We've surprised you with death.
Oh no, she's afflicted. How did that
You have a
happen?
bunch of holes cut in your jeans?
Who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's the pattern or if it's...
Your leggings look
holes.
like that one scuba diver from Revelations.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, they're.
Do you remember Resident Evil Revelations?
I do remember
The
Resident
blonde
Evil
lady with just
Revelations.
like one leg out.
So it's technically armor down there. They're shorts with armor leggings. Also, my heels have like claws on them at the end.
There's a thingy.
So.
Oh. A glittery thing.
Oh shit. Wait, I need to. Okay, there we go.
There's a thingy.
Eh?
I'm getting the thing now. Aether current. Let's go. Maybe one day I'll be able to fly here. Whoa, that's a good one.
Alisay is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size.
It's just a
She's
monster
dead.
that stole her boots.
She
She's
walked
just
10
walking
feet and
around
died.
Small footprints lead off to the northwest.
Wow, there's
Turns
two
out it's just a
footprints. But
kobold
when you
that
look
stole
behind
her
you, there's
boots.
only one set of footprints. Wow.
The footprints continue.
Get the
almost like
Gilmans. These guys
they're
have
still
terrible
walking.
posture.
Oh hey, you were right about the zombies, by the way.
It's the Australian zombies!
Damn.
They're here to hit us
What
with
the-
their armor rings.
You sure they're not just leper victims?
This is today's only joke.
Yo, man, mate.
A fucking boomerang did it.
You're in my
Crikey,
way.
my bloody arms
These
falling off.
footprints are going everywhere, but only in straight lines in a non-confused order. These are bizarre footprints.
So she's just like straight walking through these zombies. That's impressive.
Maybe they weren't here. Also, the zombies don't leave footprints.
Clearly.
They don't have feet.
How are we tracking footprints through a swarm of zombies?
Magic.
They should have put a not zombie enemy here.
Yeah, they should have put a snake. That would have made less sense.
Yeah, like a bird, something that doesn't have human feet. Like that.
Get back here!
Sorry, I'm looking at the footprints now. Zombie attacking.
Is that... It can't be.
That was a long fall. Alright, that angel just got his prostate checked.
Nothing out of horse face.
Dead. You almost lost that one.
I had it under control, right up until the moment I didn't. I'll do better next time. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
She got right in the ass.
Camera angle, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
What?
How are you? We've fought them to a standstill, then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Eorzea were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Eorzea's vision. He may use 10 words where 1 would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam.
Looks like a mayonnaise factory exploded.
A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
And in the darkness, bind them.
She's definitely gotten taller.
Who?
Alizé.
Has she?
No. Still shorter than me, which means she's still a short ass.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she was shorter last expansion.
Well, clothing leveled up. I don't know about her.
I have no idea.
I think the camera angle was literally just to show off that she's wearing a new outfit because that wasn't obvious previously.
It's just an awkward thing to do because I'm pretty sure she's still a
right.
teenager.
How long
It's
has
awk-
Alice been here
It's
for
awkward
again?
even if she's not a teenager, but I think she is still a
A
teenager
year or two.
also. No, she's been here like months.
I know the longest was 2
Time
years.
passes differently here, Keith. All right.
She's been here
Everyone's
the least
actually.
She's been here the least out of everyone because she's the last one that fell asleep.
Yeah, the ex-arch said that they've been here up to 5 years was the longest, I think.
Anchored was the most. LSA is the
Yeah.
least.
I will say that does mean that Alphino is now technically older than Alice. They're no longer
They're
twins.
no longer twins. Well, they're still twins, but they're no longer the same age.
Yeah.
Just mentally, though, right? Because this is not where they actually are.
I don't think Alphino mentally ever grows up.
Oh, right, because their
Well,
bodies aren't here.
Oh yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
he was just mentally here longer, but all their bodies are in the real world still, right?
So
Yeah.
does that? So hang on. If she grows, if she stays here for longer, does she change appearance or does her soul just grow older?
I
Like-
imagine I imagine her soul just grows older. I don't think anybody looks different. in this
Ultimately, I think
world.
she just
I think-
experiences more time.
Yeah.
That's
the most
accurate
Mine would
way to
just
put it.
accrue more knowledge. She would just become wiser and more knowledgeable. Mature. That's
Only
the
if she uses it well.
word.
You don't have to get wiser every day.
She
Look
has
at
a
me.
word-a-day calendar, okay?
It's just a matter
I'm
of time.
just a wise guy.
Right. I'm just curious, like if the soul reflects what the body should be at that point.
What do you think? She wakes up and she just suddenly ages like 15 years or something? My God.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
It's like when it's like you broke her phylactery and she just fucking dissolves into
physical
dust.
Her physical body is back in the other world,
Yeah.
suffering from a
poorly.
different time passage. I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
would her soul, in its current state here in the first, reflect time passing, or would nothing happen? Like, if, say, for example, 50 years passed here, would her appearance change, or would she still stay the same?
Oh, you mean...
I would imagine it's Samurai Jack rules where like you don't belong here, so time doesn't affect you because you're not supposed to be here. And then when you go back to where you go, you're supposed to be, then time resumes for you.
Or option B, which is they're a mental reflection of what they think they should look like, so they only get older if they think they should.
Uri Andrew just looks super buff and handsome and amazing. Like, this is how I see myself in my head every day. Is this not accurate? like, the fuck?
That would be pretty funny.
It's just a matter of
Alphino is
time.
just, like,
More for some,
ridiculous.
less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you. While you help me finish my patrol, of course.
You know, the joke about interrupting Keith while he's trying to read dialogue, it only works the first few times.
That's a joke
like
we'd play on Effie.
As well. Everyone
No,
gets it
it's-
at least once.
Like, I just power through. I don't.
Yeah, I noticed.
Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident towers. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a sin eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters, unlike all the other monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting.
But I have a white hide.
She says,
no.
like doing
Get her.
a really concerning side eye to Keith.
There's the
Wait,
graves.
hang on. Where's? No.
Oh yeah, so there are.
Yeah, I gave you guys one buffer. Where it's like, oh, Andrew really wants to do a joke. I'll let him
leave
go.
them to fight him.
And
Okay.
Rather than actually just massacring them,
well, because the first
just
time I
killed
started reading the
everything.
dialogue, the conversation picked back up again, so I just let it happen for a few more minutes. But then I'm like, okay, at some point we're moving forward.
They actually get to play the classes they've leveled up.
Hey, stop that.
I mean, I have. Hang on, there we go. Get my level 70 up.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably whip out a level 70 as well. That would probably make things better.
You've got an ancient lizard following you, apparently. Isn't that just a dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs were more related to birds.
Then what would be an ancient lizard?
A crocodile.
Yeah,
So it's
Sarcosaurus.
a crocodile.
Just lizards.
A land
Like
croc.
lizard. Some of them are still the same
Where-
lizards, basically.
Where are you going? Why are you wait? Are you not gonna fight the Sin Eater with us?
There's nothing
you just-
here.
Yeah,
There's not?
yeah, it just
Oh.
says nothing here.
I just clicked on it, nothing happened, and I moved on.
Okay, I guess you don't want to fly there.
Nope, that's fine.
Want to see
The
the
music's
sights.
out of control. Holy shit.
Just flying, how fast could it be?
It's
Yeah,
pretty
so
fast, but you have to
what-
wait for a few hours at the airport before and after, so it's not really worth it sometimes.
Kind of true.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're just beating the turtle up for no
No, I'm
reason.
going to Vegas next month, and there's the genuine question of like, is it even worth it? We decided to drive, but there was the question of like, would it even be worth it to try to fly?
Wait, what? You should be able to get a direct flight to Vegas pretty easily.
Yeah, it's fairly expensive, and it's just the headache of being stressed about flying and having to, meet the schedule correctly and to not ruin your entire trip, and also having to deal with being on a plane as opposed to being able to put stuff in your car. And then
Yeah, the
all to only
storage-
save a
storage
few
option is
hours
always
because
good.
it's not that much longer just to drive there.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty much safe because Vegas is a 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, for some people that seems unreasonable. That's like crossing.
It's a
their...
2-hour flight just to get to Sacramento, or 2-hour drive just to get to Sacramento, but to then wait in an airport for an hour to then be in a
Why would
plane
you
for
go to
probably 2 hours.
Sacramento? Go
That's
to
like-
Oakland. Isn't that closer?
I don't think so. How did you fare?
That can't be. We survived. We're here. What the hell?
Ah, I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you notice it yourself, but individually the lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator that you might encounter in the desert. It is when they appear in numbers they might pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play, and you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? You defeated 2 enemies. Isn't Oakland that place that's like across the bay from San Francisco or something?
Oakland would be closer for you.
It's like
it
2
would be
hours
closer
away.
to go to the. No, it's not. Sac is like an hour 20, and Oakland is an hour 10.
Not reasonably closer. I think there's toll roads.
Yeah, there might be toll roads. I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, that's me. Alice tells me you helped her out on patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see you two have found each other. You have no idea how badly Alice has missed your company. Everything is always, if Hero was here, she would...
Ooh woo. That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect the Warrior of Light's methods.
Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. Gasp! A rival? Like. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. I'm getting a lot of clothes here.
Dress me.
Dress me.
Fire me, boy.
I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I pull off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice?
What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can do to we can help you with.
I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Paulwyn, Todin, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Oh god, gotta talk to 3 sick people? Great.
Oh, the way she described them, they were in a vegetative state.
Well, this guy is laying down on the ground pretty vegetatively. I mean, I don't think vegetables move around much on their own.
Some might.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You're just like patting him down.
Rub.
Ellipses.
Todin glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Okay. What a response. Oh, there you are. All right, child, look at me.
It's like we're performing an exorcism.
A cutscene.
Requires composure.
Ulrich remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin is hardened into something akin to plaster. This boy is scared stiff.
He'll be dead soon.
Oh my god. Why would you say that? He's right there. He can hear you.
Are you sure?
His skin is hard. He's not deaf.
His eardrums have made of skin. They'd be hard too, so they wouldn't vibrate properly.
He's a sailor. He's...
Oh, right, horns.
Yep. You've seen to the patients? How were they?
Still dying.
Alive. Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Hero to Mort. Oh, sorry.
We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take the Warrior of Light to Mord Sook if you have any errands there that need doing.
Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard caravan just passed through, so Ronron should have some fresh fruit.
Come then, Hero. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Time to go right back, but we got the magic teleport powers, so...
Oh, and can you also pick up some shotgun shells for Halric on the way back?
I'm taking a bird. Fuck y'all.
Okay, see you in 5 minutes.
It's actually 1 minute. How dare you? It's actually
if
pretty nice
someone's
fight.
about to transform, what do they do with them apart from take them out in the backyard and old yell at them?
I think Alice might kill them after the change.
And endanger lots of people. That seems sane.
Huh? No, I mean, I'm sure they bring them to the desert, let them change, and then they
Oh, right.
kill them.
Oh,
I don't think they let him just sit at the dinner table with everybody and turn into a fucking monster.
How's the porridge, dear? Oh, that's nice. Mauling someone in the corner.
It's just like screaming loudly. She's like, "Oh, good."
Who was Ron?
Who was Ron? Was it me? No, it was Effie.
There's
It was
no
me.
Ron answers.
Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Run's wares?
Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock?
Singular. Just one.
Yes.
Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, goodness, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge.
Did you? Hey, does this guy know how to count? Did he just shaft me on product?
Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give something away for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here?
One, singular.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well.
Eh?
Oh, no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. To my belly. The worms, if you please. Wait.
Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends.
Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top.
You know, for a barren, featureless wasteland, there sure are a lot of things to view around here.
Well, I mean, that's good, right? The economy is recovering.
They don't want to
Shit,
be
the
like,
tourism
welcome to
still
the
sucks."
expansion, it sucks here, everything's trash, skip it, run past it, nothing to look at. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not?
Glazed wrigglers, you actually bought them! I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once.
Never fails, shall we?
Damn, how many times have you done this?
Many.
He's a slut for honeyed worms.
Gross. Have some decency, man. At least get 2 jars.
Hold on, let's check.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit.
What do you think a nectarine looks like?
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Well, that answers my question.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed? Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
It's not that I didn't know what they look like. It's that I am shocked that we literally did just buy one. I think that is just hilarious. He's dying. Get him at least like 3 or something. I don't know. If I'm gonna die, I want to like fill my belly at least. Make it just a pain in the ass for the person who has to dissect me later. Like, I'm gonna eat until I'm bursting. No way.
Here's the bit of question. How many mouthfuls do you think you can get through before the poison takes effect? It's like a speed eating challenge.
Well, that's why you
well,
have...
you know you're
in the middle
poisoned.
one. Yeah, you put it in the second one.
Oh, make it like a roulette game? That's pretty good.
A child.
Well, no, you,
I like
you hand
that.
them one, you let them finish it, then you hand them the second one. That one's poison.
Oh, I don't think that one's not as fun. I like the idea that you just get like 6 of them and you have to pick which one's not poisoned. And you have to keep going until you pick the poisoned one.
It seems like an ineffective way of making sure people don't turn.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me.
It's like an execution. Everyone hands them a nectarine at once, and nobody knows which one was poisoned. So all their hands are clean.
It's like a firing squad, but more ethical.
Yeah, or when people like
them.
pull multiple levers, only one of them was the real one or something.
Or just all of them are poisoned.
Surprise. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is more than an hour of Erandra's lecturing. Commentary on A Realm Reborn's writing.
God damn.
Wow, evocative imagery is more effective storytelling than Erandra lecturing us for an hour. Someone should tell the previous writers that. I need you to know, beyond a doubt, was that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards, and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death.
Can you not inject aether into the food? Like, if their body is craving aether, obviously, then couldn't you just give them enough aether to be satiated?
So we should probably just teleport.
That seems like a problem overall. But the,
Is it?
yeah.
I know why they called it Shadowbringers.
No,
now.
it didn't let me come with
shade
you.
at the writers.
It didn't let you teleport?
Did you not attune
No,
yourself?
I'm doing it. I just didn't let it happen. I didn't get a prompt.
Oh,
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, but no, my response was just wrong because I imagined something incorrect when I heard the word nectarine. So I thought you were wrong about what it looks like, but I was wrong. Mwahaha.
No, nectarines are like peaches and
Yeah, they're weird.
plums and such. Yes.
But the biggest sign that they were killing everybody was that there's a giant grave.
Yes, the graveyard was a bit of a giveaway.
They're
So it
clearly
wasn't
executing people
too
before
far
they
off
change.
with the shotgun shell reference.
You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine?
I don't know, Tesleen, did we?
Thank you. Right.
I mean...
Listen, I sit here and read RPGs all day, every day. It's habit to just keep things moving.
That makes sense. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Haldrick for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Okay. All right.
Happiness is
Well,
a dead
nothing
child.
is going to happen for a while. What? Well, nothing is going to happen for a while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew.
Just the
We hope-
awkwardness of
Alright.
everyone trying to be
Thank you.
cheery while we're planning the poisoning of a child.
Well, there won't be a child for much longer if we don't poison them. That's the dilemma, right?
I mean, I don't know that. I'm new here. Everyone has to tell me what happens in this world.
Yeah.
I
They
didn't even
grow
know
up
what
so
afflicted me.
fast. Oh my god. It's
Speak up
Chekhov's
if you'd like
revolver.
another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Poison?
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
I'll have another bowl then.
I'll have another bowl then.
Not the contents, just the bowl. I
Yeah.
want to make a stack.
Something to chew on.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
I'm just gonna lick it so no one else can use it.
Claim it as mine.
I need to get all
In a
my
place
essential
like
minerals
this, you
in.
learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
What kind of bowl is this? An iron bowl? God.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Uh-oh.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
Wait. Doesn't it get like cold as hell here?
Yeah, desert seems like the worst place to stay.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
We clapped those cheeks ages
The Warrior
ago.
of Darkness.
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrand could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Great. I'm glad he doesn't murder with like discrimination. That's good.
It turns out indiscriminate murder's worse.
They're coming.
Oh my god.
They can all feel it.
Tesleen!
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
You like throw the nectarine down his throat and just like like cut him in the stomach.
He's gonna be a monster already. We fucked up.
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z when we finally complete the transformation.
He's just yelling in the background for days.
This is to go beyond.
Hero, Alice, we have to go look for Haldrick. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone...
We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed?
No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated they can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Haldrick isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Haldrick, please be alright.
I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Time to go to exactly the correct answer. Let's go.
You don't know that. It would be funny if for once everyone else did all the work.
We'll just come back. Ah, story arc's over. We missed you.
Yep.
Where were you? That's an entire modem cycle.
You see no sign of the boy.
Ain't no Haldrick here.
Oh, someone's got a whale over there. Ah!
Yeah, it's a hunt train.
Those are fun. You scan your surroundings and search, and you find you're under attack by a scorpion. Forgiven Folly, that's its name, its full scientific name.
Yeah.
I think that's its taxonomy.
Yes, of the Forgiven species.
I hear back in Europe that the Follies are unforgiven.
Oof.
I heard only Metallica does that.
Ancient lizards. That's so strange looking.
No.
Look like something out of Oddworld.
Cutscene.
Where are you, boy?
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will. Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
This can only end well.
There it is! Is that... Oh no! Haldrick!
Damn.
We have to run!
Uh-oh.
Tesleen! No!
Well now.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it.
That's what you want to say before you die? I don't... That wasn't... There had to have been better ones.
The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
The deep irony of that statement.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. That mouth went way too open.
Oh my.
The complete lack of response is brutal.
God.
What the fuck?
This escalated very quickly.
What the fuck? Biblically accurate, something. Oh, it still looks like her.
No, 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 no!
That is actively distressing.
Wait, how did it fly away without, like, one of its wings?
An angel.
Magic.
Mm-mm.
Hey, remember the one-winged angel from Final Fantasy XIV?
Oh my god.